And that off over 2 miles and 10 fences in the Rathmore stud Irish EBF Novice Chase. And it's the long odds on favourite Appreciated who takes them on to the first, followed by Top Bandit, who chased him home last time as they jumped the first. Over in third place is Gaelic Arc, and then the stable companions, Franson and Caddyshack. Uphill they come to the second fence, the final fence next time. Appreciated the leader from Top Bandit, Gaelic Arc. And then comes Franson with the back marker Caddyshack, already spaced out, having just jumped their first 2 fences. Appreciated the leader by a couple of lengths to Top Bandit. In touch in third place is Gaelic Arc, as these break away from Franson and Caddyshack. The circular race, 8 more fences left to jump. A few changes. Appreciated and Paul Townend make the running from Top Bandit Jack Kennedy. In third is Gaelic Arc and Niall Prendergast. And then Franson and John Berry with the back marker detached Caddyshack, Connor Smithers. Heading away to fences 3 and 4. Appreciated in front of Top Bandit, Gaelic Arc in third. And then Franson, they've gone well clear of Caddyshack. Appreciated over the third from Top Bandit. Much closer in third place is Gaelic Arc. And then Franson, who's away from Caddyshack. On to fence number 4, 10 furlongs from home. Another plain fence before their first ditch. Appreciated. Top Bandit has taken an unpleasant looking fall there and almost brought to a standstill Franson, who's done well to stay in the race. As Appreciated goes towards the ditch, fence number 5. Gaelic Arc is now in second place, well clear of the stable companions Franson and Caddyshack. Racing past the halfway stage, another 5 fences left to jump. Keeping the fingers crossed for Top Bandit and Jack Kennedy. They're obscured from my view and behind the big screen. As Appreciated and Gaelic Arc are well clear of Franson and Caddyshack. On to the first of the 3 fences, taking them back for home. 6 furlongs to go. Appreciated up and over. From Gaelic Arc, long way clear of a stuttering Franson and Caddyshack. Their final ditch, 4 fences from the finish in the Rathmore stud Irish EBF Novice Chase. Appreciated the leader, over carefully, from Gaelic Arc within 4 lengths. A remote third is Franson and Caddyshack. 3 fences left to jump. Appreciated yet to be headed. Over this one well, from Gaelic Arc, as Franson comes into it, a long way off them in third. Continuing on in fourth and last place is Caddyshack. As the quartet that remain in the race turn in for the final 2 fences. Appreciated is turning in for the last 2 under Paul Townend, coasting clear from Gaelic Arc. So in line for the final 2 fences is Appreciated, the leader from Gaelic Arc. And third is Franson's Caddyshack turns in a remote fourth and last. The second last fence, Appreciated over and clear from Gaelic Arc, who goes through the top. Over in third place is Franson with 1 fence left to jump in the Rathmore stud Irish EBF Novice Chase. It is Appreciated coming into the last, safely over, is easily dispensing of his 3 remaining rivals, and up the hill towards the finish. It is Appreciated who set his opponents an inviolable task on paper, is coming up towards the line, getting a great round of applause. Is Appreciated, is looking a quality operator over fences, making it 2 out of 2. Second is Gaelic Arc, Franson in third. Caddyshack just coming up to the line to collect €1,000 for fourth.
Just going to try and have a word, if we can, with David Casey here, Willie Mullins' assistant. He's just talking to Pat Doyle here, of course, the man who produced Appreciated. Pat, I'm sure, was pleased by what he saw there. David, were you happy with what you saw?
Yeah, sure, listen, we didn't learn a lot, unfortunately, for Jack and Gordon. His horse fell down there. Hopefully they're okay. Yeah, he didn't learn a lot, but listen, sure, it was great to get a school around.
Is this a horse? I know you've had plenty to do with him in his early years. Do you still ride him a lot at home?
Yeah, I still ride him every day and school him every day. So, but yeah, listen, Paul just said he was bone idle in front, and
Same as Punchestown.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he said he didn't do a lot, he didn't learn a lot, but as Pat had him for a couple of years point to point, and so he learned plenty down there, and he knows what to do.
All importantly, you seem to be getting a clear run with him now. He obviously had to go to the Champion Hurdle without having a run in the whole season before that. Is that making a big difference to you?
I think so, yes, definitely. Obviously, it was Christmas last year, just when he got a bad foot bruise, and it took a while, so just lost his novice campaign. But he's getting it this year, and hopefully he can continue on an upward curve.
I know sometimes you can have your favourites when you ride these horses, but where do you feel he lies at the pecking order with your novices, the likes of El Fabiola, etc.?
Well, sure, I suppose. Listen, they're all very good horses, but at the moment, I suppose, listen, he's gone and won his Supreme and that, so sure, listen. We won't mind whichever one wins, but if one of them won, it'd be great.
He did have that point-to-point background, but he's done most of his racing, almost all of it, over 2 miles over jumps. Do you feel he is an out-and-out 2-miler, or would you be happy if you went?
I'd say you could go any trip with him if you wanted. I'd say you go 4 mile if you wanted. As I said, when you see him in front there, he's very, very relaxed. But he has got that bit of pace, and definitely jumping fences makes him a bit quicker as well, I'd say.
Is the Arkle, though, do you think, going to be his goal? Will he head for the Irish equivalent next, probably?
I'm sure he'll get an entry anyway, definitely. And after that, we'll see. We'll see what the ground is like and see where the rest of the horses are as well. But definitely he'll have an entry for it.
He's doing everything right so far. Give us a word about the big one later on, David. 2 lovely horses, obviously going into battle. Champ Kiley, who ran in the Royal Bond, and Grange Clare West. Do you think Paul's on the right one?
It's hard to know. He was very impressive in Navan. The form hasn't worked out great, but he doesn't show what he showed in Navan at home, any day. So we were a bit surprised. We thought he'd needed in Navan, but he's progressed since. He's worked very well during the week. Paul obviously picked him, but they're 2 good horses. But I think it's a very competitive race, and I think any one of 4 or 5 could win, and you wouldn't be shocked, But we're happy with where both horses are, and they'll go out and do their best and see where we end up.
The horses behind Grange Clare West and Navan haven't done a lot for the form. I know some people have brought that up. Would that worry you at all? I mean, he beat them 13 lengths. He couldn't do much more.
No, all you can do is beat what's put in front of you, that kind of way. So he was very impressive on the day. We thought he'd need to run pretty badly to do what he did on the day, and we think he stepped forward since, I think it was pretty impressive.
That's a good sign. I mean, Champ Kiley, on the face of it, was disappointing at Fairy House. Do you think he's better than he showed there?
Yeah, I think he was just too keen. I think tactics didn't work out for him on the day. I think he's better than he showed that day, and hopefully, I think with the step up and trip in the ground today will be a big help to him as well. So
great stuff. I look forward to seeing them run. David, well done. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Gary. Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.